Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're on a small adventure. I know I haven't been on here in a while. First, let me say, hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a good New Year's. So you can see we're out here in the woods on a small adventure. I had some free time today, so I thought I'd get out. First, let me introduce myself to anyone who may be stopping by or my new subscribers. My name is Wayne. I'm a self-proclaimed professional bum. What I do is I travel in a camper van. I do motorcycle camping, car camping. I like to do hiking. Just a variety of things. There's no certain one thing that I do. I just whatever strikes me, whatever the mood hits for the day, that's what we do. So I appreciate you coming along and joining us. So yeah, let me show you what we're doing today. Let me get you turned around. Yeah, I know that was a very smooth transaction, wasn't it? First, let me show you something else. Is it going to show itself? See that camera right there? A lot of you old subscribers remember this camera. Let me shake it. You hear that? Your new subscribers won't understand why I'm doing this, but this is squeaky. I got squeaky fixed. I've had this camera for, man, I don't know. I'm just shooting in the dark here. Probably 5 or 6 years I've had this camera. It's so outdated, so low quality video, but I love this camera. I don't know why. It's just a little junky Sony action cam. Nothing fancy about it. What I do like is this right here. I can't even hold it still. It has 80 times zoom. It's almost like a telescope. Yeah, I dropped it off with a friend. It was having troubles with the shutter. The shutter was acting silly. Wouldn't focus, and I don't know. I gave up on it and bought another one. Another camera. I didn't like it. But anyway, I dropped this off at a friend's, and he said, I told him just try to fix it. If you can't, it don't matter. It's already junk. And lo and behold, he got it fixed. So we'll see how long it works. Anywho, let's get, today's adventure is I come out here to the woods. I'm gonna set up some trail cameras. Not right here. I just came here to look at this spot. I guess it's the house. I've been tromping in these woods for 25 years and I've never came to this spot. I know it was here, just never came to it. What is that? I don't know what that is. I ain't gonna touch it. A little jar or something. Yeah, I don't even know what this was. A building of some kind, obviously. That's a concrete foundation. And here's a chimney. Part of a tent somebody left. I guess somebody camped here. Left all the trash. As always. But yeah, I don't know. That's obviously a chimney, but I don't know what the... I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. I left the pose and everything. I started saying I'm gonna take them pose, but I ain't. They might possibly be back, I don't know. But you wanna get them sidetracked. I'm standing on a concrete pad. You can't see it because of the leaves, but it goes way out there. Way out there. It comes over here. So it wasn't a huge building, but it was a decent size. Something over there. I'm not going to tromp through the woods to get to it. It's just a piece of wood. Focus. Yeah, just a piece of wood. But I thought we'd stop here and check this out. Since I was going right by it. Pretty neat. I'll probably tag it. A lot of people seem to come here. I can see a path. It may not show up on the camera. The leaves are beat down. Pretty neat. I'll have to come back one day when I got more time to explore. I like going off down in them valleys and stuff, looking for old homesteads, bottle dumps, trash dumps. Talking about old ones. You know, finding pretty cool stuff in them. But that's not the goal for today. The goal for today is I want to go to another spot I know and set out some trail cameras, because well, I'll just wait till we get over there. I'll tell you the story when we get over there. Pretty peaceful out here. I'm trying to listen because it sounds like I hear a chainsaw or something. But anyway, get back in the car. Yeah, I'm in the car today. I'm in Yoda. So let's get back in it and get to the next spot. I'm just noticing the picture quality on this camera is horrible. And you know what? It don't bother me. I don't care about the 4K, 8K, 600,000K. You know, that's not how I do it. That's not how I roll. And some of y'all folks have been with me for years. You know, I'm not trying to make a Hollywood production. I'm not trying to get rich and famous on YouTube. I'm just out doing my thing and, you know, being true to myself. And if anybody hangs out with me, that's cool. And if a little low quality video is what runs them off, then, you know, it ain't no big deal to me. I'm not trying to impress nobody. So anyway, I don't know how I got off on that rant. Let's get in the car and get to the next location. I can't believe y'all was gonna let me do that. You was gonna let me get in the car and drive off without forgetting to tag it. So let's get up here and tag this real quick. I know y'all can hear that camera rattling because I can hear it. It's loud. And you know what? I don't mind. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause this because I need two hands to get the back off the sticker. So give me just a second, I'll be right back. Alrighty, we got her did. Got her tagged. Now I always make sure I tell everybody this is no cheap little bottom sticker. It barely will even stay on there. It'll probably blow off before I get out of here. It's not destructing the structure in any way. I'm not breaking anything. Certainly not doing that. So yeah, like that, you know, or that. I'm not defacing it in any way. That'll fall off by itself, but it can be removed if I have to. I don't advocate defacing or, you know, destroying anything or graffiti. That's not cool. So yeah, I get it. Putting the sticker on is kind of the same thing as graffiti, but it can be removed with just a simple swipe of the wrist. So anyway, let's get back in Yoda and get to our next location. Okay, we made it to our next location. Well, here, let me just turn you around and I'll show it to you. All right, we're in LBL. The last location was in LBL also. The land between the lakes, TVA. Back in the summer, or the early spring, I think it was. By the way, I got my trail camera. I was camped. Now we're here at an old cemetery, Mount Pleasant Cemetery. This cemetery is very old. It has a lot of Civil War history in it. You know, soldiers and people from the Civil War era buried here. One being quite famous. I think about 4 years ago I made a video here showing all this, but I'll show you real quick. This is Andrew Smith. I know the sun's bad, it's late in the afternoon. He was in the Civil War. Andrew Smith, Civil War, 1843, 1932. Andrew Jackson Smith. I forgot I got my fancy little zoom. Yeah. Shaking. Sorry about the shaking. I'm just holding the camera. I don't have it on gimbal or tripod or anything. But the cemetery is not really why we're here. I'll show you why we're here. Let me walk back to this side. Back in the summer, early spring, you can come down this road right here off the main highway, and you go down there around the corner, and there's some primitive camping or backcountry, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going down there today because, well, it looks like they got this one blocked off. Somebody's rutted it all out. But I'm not going back there today because I'm in a little Yoda. And the road is usually always, oh man, hiccups. I just shoved a bunch of food down my neck. I ate too fast. But anyway, I'm not going to drive the car down here because this road's usually tore up pretty bad. And I don't want to get stuck. But you know, now I'm thinking about it. I was back here in my Jeep, so that's probably been not this past summer, but summer before last. But either way, I was camping back here. You know, I'm hearing something right now. It's probably nothing. But anyway, I was camping back here, and I kept hearing, I don't even know how to describe it. Just something weird. It was walking around in the woods, and I didn't just hear it one time. I heard it all through the night. But it was walking around in the woods. It was heavy. Whatever it was heavy. You know, since I've been back here, they've worked on this road. No, I'm not going to take the car back here. But anyway, I went down this way here. I can see it with my eyes. You won't have to show on camera, but there's a little place you get off in the woods there. And I went out there and set my tent up. No, actually I had my hammock, but I can't. But anyway, back to the story. I kept hearing something walking in the woods. It wasn't like running or nothing like that. It was just, you know, like a normal walk, like a person walking, but it was really heavy sounding. Like it was large, had some weight to it. And it wasn't a deer, because, you know, folks, I'm scratching my eye. It wasn't a deer because the footsteps or the gait, you know, it was sound like two legs or two steps. It wasn't that, you know, kind of like a horse or a dog walking on pavement, that 4 little taps. This is like 2. I'm not trying to say it's the boogeyman or Bigfoot or nothing like that. What I'm trying to say is I don't know what it was. I could hear it moving around. You know, I was right down there a little ways, and I could hear it. It sounded like it was off in this area, like around the cemetery. And I would have just assumed it was hikers. People hike out here all night and day, and then you got the weirdos just tromping around out here like I am. Although it was pretty late at night for somebody to be out here tromping around the woods, but I don't put it past nobody. I do it, so. But the part that started getting me worried was I was hearing like I'm trying to think how to describe it. Not really growls, not really grunts. It's just low grumbles, like kind of like a cat purring, but it was like really loud and deep. It was weird, folks. I don't know. I'm trying not to pump it up like it was, the boogeyman or Bigfoot or nothing like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it was weird and it was something I've never heard before. So I've put trail cameras out here before and didn't get anything other than just your basic critters, you know, deer. Like I had a fox on one and a bunch of squirrels, you know, stuff like that. Never got anything weird. But since I'm back in the area again, you know, I just got off my big motorcycle trip. I'm back in the area, I'm gonna try it again. The reason I'm trying it now, because it's in the wintertime, there's no vegetation on the trees, no leaves, nothing to get in the way. You got a view further into the woods. Because in the summertime, you can't see 10 feet. So I got my trail camera. I'm gonna try it again. I think I'm gonna put it right over here somewhere. I got distracted. You don't know that. Oh, I might put a bottle on this stone here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it over in this area somewhere to see if I get any activity other than a deer or a squirrel. Something been digging right there, probably a fox or a skunk or something. But I also want to get, since I'm here, I'm gonna try to get this area in view also. Maybe we'll catch a creepy ghost or something. But I gotta get it far enough in that, you know, a person won't see it. But close enough I can get movement over here. So I don't know where I want to put it. I don't want to put it over there nowhere because it'll only see that corner of the cemetery and not the woods because of that hill. I'm thinking maybe over here across the road, but then Harry, Tom, and Joe and Harry will be setting it off if they don't steal it. Maybe there's two paths. There's a path there and a path there. Maybe over there in that V somewhere. But I didn't hear the noise over there. I heard it on this side. So I kind of want to do it over here. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll go in here a little ways. Set it up back here on one of these trees. Not going to get the cemetery per se, but that's not my main goal today. I want to try to catch that critter, alien or whatever it was. So let me pause this camera and I'm going to think about it and try to scout out a good location and I'll be right back. Okay, I set it up right there. It's probably taken 6,000 pictures of me. But I set it way back here in the woods. And we won't get no pictures of the cemetery itself. Like I said, that's not the main goal. I just want to see if I can get a bear or a Bigfoot on film. Can you see it from back here? No. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna notice that unless they walk up to it. Alright. Let me pause this. And until I get out of these old leaves, I'm gonna get over to the road. You can't hear me anyway, so give me just a minute. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it here about a week. Cause I've got I got about 7 or 8 days free before I'll be too busy to mess with it. So I'll give it 4 or 5 days, 6, something like that, and we'll come back and check it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I got one more spot I want to check out. I've been to it before, but it's been years. It's an old school bus out in the woods. You know, like I mentioned before, this area used to be habitated. People used to live here, communities. Well, not so much communities, but like farms and stuff like that. And people's, when they got bought out, they would just tell the truth when they ran them out here. A lot of people just left her, just left whatever. I know where a bunch of vehicles are. I know where an old church is, general store. I know a bunch of cool stuff out here. But let's go down here, jump in the car. We'll go check out the old school bus. I haven't been to it in years. May not be nothing left of it, I don't know. But thought I heard somebody behind me. I'm already spooked out. Oh, it's just cars coming down the highway. It sounded like it was echoing through the woods. It sounded like it was behind me. Well, this is my life. This is what I do. I guess when I got you here, I'll give you a quick update. What my plans are. I got some stuff I got to take care of, and I'm talking about my travel plans. I got some things I got to take care of. I'm doing my yearly doctor visits. You know, I'm getting old. Gotta keep up on that. I've already had 2 or 3. I got 2 more upcoming doctor appointments, just so they can tell me I'm old. And then I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to rebuild the step van. I want to get it out and start using it again. It's pretty unique. It's cool looking. I like it. It's horrible to drive. It gets no gas mileage. It burns gas like crazy. It's just a little 4-cylinder, and it burns gas like a V8. It's hard to drive. But it's cool. I keep hearing stuff over here. But it's pretty cool, and I like it. And I get a lot of comments when I'm going down the road, like stop, get gas and stuff. People like looking at it because it's unique. You won't see very many like it. There's some still out there, but not very many. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hang around here, home base for a while. I know it's kind of boring for you folks, but you know, I still gotta live my life. I mean, I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate my subscribers, everyone who's joined recently, and some of my OGs has been with me a long time. Don't think I don't appreciate it, because without you guys, I wouldn't even have a channel. So, I mean, I understand that. What do I see over there? We'll go check it out here in just a second. But yeah, I still gotta, got dark. I still gotta live my life, you know. I still gotta be responsible, make money, take care of things. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hang out here at home base for a while, rebuild the step van, which I've already started working on it. We'll get it out started. We'll use the step van this year. I'm gonna switch arms. Unless something drastic, you know, if something changes, I'm trying to get that sun. I can't tell if it's, anyway. I think that's what I'm gonna do this year. I wanna get the step van out and use it. And that could change. You know, we may park it and jump on a bike again, or whatever. You never know. I'm gonna go over here and see what this is. But yeah, you never know what I'm gonna do, folks. Some of you long-time subscribers, you know, I may take off on a bike and come back the next day and jump in the car. Or, you don't never know what I'm gonna do. I don't plan anything. It's not, for me, it ain't no fun when I plan. I'm gonna head right over there. I see a structure. I've never noticed this before. Just never pay no attention to it. But yeah, back to what I was saying, I don't make plans on my travels. Now, if I got a certain destination that I'm trying to get to that I know, you know, like my potato job, then yeah, I plan that out. The day I'm gonna leave and where I'm gonna stop, you know, things like that. I try to plan it. As far as my day-to-day activities, I don't plan nothing, because like I was saying, that ain't no fun for me. I like just to wing it. It makes it more exciting for me. I know some people like to plan and have a criteria and know exactly when they're going to stop and where they're going to gas, and you know, it just, I don't know. That's too mundane and boring for me. I like to just wing it and See what today brings. Let's get over here and see what this concrete thing is. Huh. I see a shirt or a jacket or something. I don't know what that is. Ooh, that's nasty. This, that's what I seen. That's what caught my attention. Sweater or jacket or something hanging over there. Oh, it's a big hole in the ground. That's why they hung that there. Huge looking well. Huh. Well, it looks like it's full, but you never know. Never know. I'm looking for other trail cams. I know I'm not the only one that does it. All right, let's get back to the car and go find that old school bus. I'm gonna pause this. That way you ain't got to hear me stomping through these leaves. And I'll see you when we get over there. All right, you might turn next location. Just on one of these old forestry roads. Boy, I've noticed how bad the quality is on this camera. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. That's how I do it. We're gonna head off down these woods. Now, again, I'm gonna be walking on leaves. It's gonna be. I'll tell you what I'll do. It's not very far. Can you see? Look in that area right there. Well, it's not really showing up, but see that big dark spot? That's where we're going. It's not very far off the road. So let me pause this, and I'll walk down there, and you won't have to hear all these old leaves and stuff. And I'll bring you back when we get there. Okay, we're just about down the hill. And I can tell people's been coming down here, not a bunch. There's a light trail. And it's not going to show up. But I can see where people have been walking down here. And it's not that far off the road. As you can see, Yoda's just right there. Oh, right there. I was pointing the wrong spot. Yoda's right there. Now this old bus has been here for years. I remember back when I was a teenager, back in school, we'd run around, me and my friends, we'd run around here, we'd come down this old bus. It ain't changed a bit other than just rushing away a little bit. Still has the engine in it. Transmission's gone, somebody snagged it. Still has the drive shaft. Man, they must have had a long drive shaft because there's 3 pieces. Somebody's done grabbed the rear end out of it. Because I remember that it used to have a rear end and it used to have a front axle. Now I'm talking 25 years ago, 30 years ago. Tell you what, I'm gonna pause this just for a second and grab me a quick picture, then we'll be right back. Okay, I got me a couple pictures of it. Use it as my thumbnail. Ooh. Maybe this is a better picture. Yeah, I got me another picture. And this camera here is one thing I like about it. I can take pictures while I'm videoing and all that. You got last stand. Man, it had a small motor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 6-cylinder. Is she locked up? Well, the water pump's not locked up. Oh. There's the carburetor to go. Trying to see what kind of plugs it's got in it. I can't hardly read that. I ain't got my contacts in. It was a Dodge. Yeah, I'm turning the camera sideways because the bus is laying on its side. But you can see the D, the O, another D, G and E. Old Dodge. That's pretty cool. That's where you would have got in. The driver would have sat down here. And it wasn't very big, didn't hold a whole lot of people. But it held some. It was double skinned because there's some metal on the inside, and here's what's been on the outside. Double skinned. That's the old sign. I guess it would have said school bus or something. I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty neat. Of course, you know what I gotta do. I gotta tag it. So give me just a minute. Pause this, and I'm gonna tag it. All right, got my tag on there. You can see it. And taking my trash out with me. Gonna put it in my pocket. Not gonna throw it on the ground. Yeah, pretty neat. I just noticed something. It had two. Okay, you can say it had a little fuel tank, a little bitty thing, but it looks like it had two of them. Because I know this thing wasn't getting 50 miles a gallon. I promise you that. Oil pan sounds like it still got something in it. There's the old fuel pump. Flywheel. Clutch and pressure plate. Surprised somebody hasn't grabbed all that. That flywheel. That thing looks like brand new. I mean, it's old and rusty. But I'm talking about the teeth are still square on it. That thing's like brand new. Surprised somebody ain't grabbed it. Anyway. Yep. There should be school bus in the woods. I just want to thank everybody for hanging out with me today. I think I'm going to end it. Get back in old Yoda and head back towards the house. It's getting pretty late in the day. The sun's going down. Yeah, like I said, we'll come back in 4 or 5 days, maybe a week. Check that trail camera. See if we got Bigfoot or Sasquatch or a bear or anything on it. Maybe some ghosts, I don't know. But I believe that's going to be it. Like I said, I appreciate you hanging out with me. Say hello to all my subscribers, new and old. No one's more valuable than the other. I appreciate every one of you. I'm getting distracted by the old brake line on this bus. Anyway, yeah, appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with me. We'll get something going here soon. I mean, the ones that's, like I said, I keep saying it over and over, but the ones that's been with me a long time, you know how I roll. You know how I do it. We might wake up tomorrow and hit the road. I mean, you don't never know about me. But just be patient. We'll get something going here. Motorcycle trip, it didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it to. Things came up. Weather wasn't permitting. I need to regroup on that ideal. We're going to do it again. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're going to throw a bag on the back of that motorcycle and hit the road. We're going to do it again. I just need to plan that one out better. Like in a camper van, you can just throw it in gear and take off. You got your shelter. You got everything you need right there. Motorcycle, that's a whole different story. I didn't plan that one out very good at all. But anyway, oh, it's a squirrel. Heard something running through the leaves behind me. I think, hang on, what am I seeing? Oh, it's a truck going down through there. They want to see what I'm doing. They're being nosy, Rosie. You see them? Nosy, Rosie. Go on with your nosy self. Usually this time of year, nobody's out here. But let me get back. I know, folks. I know. I'm so distracted. I knew I was hearing something. I thought it was in the leaves. I guess it was just a gravel road. Hang on a second, I'm getting a phone call. Okay, sorry about that. That was the doctor's office calling me, confirming my appointment for tomorrow. I don't even remember what I was rambling about. Probably talking about a squirrel or something. I don't know. But anyway, I think it was a step van. Yeah, we're going to try to get it back on the road. That's the plan for right now. I'm trying to work on the motor, freshen it up a little bit. And I had some electrical problems. You know, I've got them straightened out. I've actually got that fixed, or it's working right now. We'll see. But yeah, we're going to try to get it out and start using it. I'm talking about here pretty soon. I camp in the wintertime. Just because I'm back in the cold, as you can see, there's no leaves or nothing. It's actually a pretty nice day today, but just because I'm back in the cold don't mean nothing. I love camping in cold weather, so we'll get it out on the road here pretty soon. Do some camping out here in these woods. Maybe take small trips or whatever. But for the rest of the year, we're just gonna play by ear. I want to try to do something different. I know I was going to end the video, but let me just say real quick. I keep doing the same thing over and over. Every year, you know, go up north, go out west. Well, I did go to Florida this time, but that didn't work out too well, did it? I want to do something different. So I want to stop and regroup. Just do some research and planning and try to find something different to do this time. That going out and putting a tent in the woods, you know, it's fun. I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoy it. But I want to do something different. So just hang in there. We're still going to camp. We're still going to hike. Still going to bum around, do what we do. But I'm going to try to find something pretty cool. Something I haven't done yet. Never know what it'll be. You never know. I might buy a boat and take off down the river or something. I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll find something. But anyway, until I see you next time, say hello to all my friends, my subscribers, new and old. Appreciate you being here. Until I see you next time, God bless you.